Hello everyone, this is Shubham Gandhi on behalf of Fires. Welcomes you all to today's webinar, which we are hosting in association with Modern Algos. In today's webinar, we will discover the diverse possibilities of their recently launched options module. Modern Algos is a SEBI-registered investment advisory, engages in developing various algorithmic models and methods which enables the retail traders to access all the required analysis and that data points under one umbrella. So we have with us today Mr. Sanjay to take us ahead. Yes, Sanjay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Shubham. And hello, everyone. I shall start in a minute. So I hope everybody is able to see my screen. Shubham, is it fine?
Yes, Sanjay, we are able to see your screen.
So I'll just take a minute to just give a brief about me and my platform, and then we'll directly dive into the options. So myself, Sanjay Baid, I'm the founder of Modern Algos, and having 15 years of experience in option trading and equity investment. And on the qualification side, I am MS in Finance, CF and CMT. And before I go into the option module, I'll just take a minute to just talk about the objective what we have at the Modern Algos. So our objective is very simple. We are trying to bring various analytics and strategy on a single page so that a client will be able to analyze, uh, find the right strategy and deploy in the market. So everything can be done on a single page so that you can save the time and you can do your analysis in a better way, wherein like all the data points are brought to you on a single page. So now I'll start off with the option modules. So to log into the Modern Algos platform, you'll have to simply click on sign in, and you can click on Files. So once you click on the Files, it will ask for your Files credentials. And once you enter your Files credentials, then you will be entered into the Modern Algos platform. So today we'll be covering 5 different points. So the first point what we're going to cover is how to build a strategy in options. And with that, we'll cover various data points which are required for an option trader to analyze before he wants to enter into any strategy. Excuse me. So we have a very powerful option strategy builder, wherein like if you can see, the first thing what we are trying to showcase is trend analyzer. And in this, we are working on various option data points and option metrics to find the trend in a Nifty uh, symbol depending upon the various option data point. And this particular trend analyzer will get updated every 10 minutes. So if you see, the last half an hour was very neutral movement in the Nifty. So if you want to continue any Nifty strategy to the next day, or let's say you want to continue your intraday position to a couple of days or till the expiry, it will help you to gauge that what was the moment in last half an hour and what is going to be the trend in Nifty. And at the same time, you'll also be able to see various data points with respect to the symbol, like from spot price, standard deviation. These are the static data, which will be EOD basis data, and they'll be aligned to a particular symbol. So it will help you to find all the required information on a single page. Now, before I go to default strategy, I like to go through various option data points. So we have designed a very different option chain analytics, wherein like you'll be able to see various option data at a strike level and also at a symbol level. So I'll just take few minutes here. It is very important concept for any option trader. Like if I want to build a strategy myself, then first thing I need to understand option data very, very clearly, and that too in a single page where all the data points are gathered and shown on a single page itself. Now let's say we are just checking here, Nifty symbol is pre-populated, and based on our trend analysis, it is showing that Nifty has a neutral move. And if you want to compare any other symbol, you can simply just select here. Or let's do a comparison between Nifty and Bank Nifty. So now you can see we have populated both Nifty and Bank Nifty, and Bank Nifty trend, it is showing bullish. Now, how one can analyze these two charts? And if you see on these charts, we are displaying option OI data and the future price movement and the PCR data also, and they are getting updated every 5 minutes. So here you'll be able to find that what is a trend in Nifty and what is a trend in a symbol where you want to build a strategy, whether there is a correlation. So that will help you to find out what kind of strategy you can get into the your desired symbol. And based on various data points, we are also bringing in the expected range here, which you can see. And 85% of the time, normally market would move between the expected range, what is being displayed here. So the expected range is very, very important factor for any option trader. If I want to build any strategy, I need to know what range a particular symbol is expected to move forward or move downward in the coming days. So that will help me to find my right strategy and right strike selection. I'll just go a little deep. And if you see the option chain here, every strike level also we are giving our interpretation, and we are also showing what is the moment happening between the various OI data points and the price chain, and based on that we're deriving an interpretation at a strike level. So how do I, or how can I analyze these data? If you see from 37,600 till 39,500, that's like from ATM, if I see the higher strike prices, I'm seeing short buildup is happening very, very aggressively on the call side, meaning there is a cap on the market on the upside. So that will give me a kind of indication to find my support and resistance based on the option chain analysis. Now, based on these data, what we're doing, we are having our proprietary methods where we are displaying the recommended strategy also. So if you see based on the symbol and benchmark correlation and the various option data point with the expected range in the mind, we are recommending like these are the strategies which can be entered into Bank Nifty. Now it all depends upon the user selection and the risk appetite. So let's say if you want to the Bank Nifty is more or less showing bullish trend analyzer. So if you want to have a particular strategy which is to the bullish direction, you can click on bull call spread here. And if you click on analyze, it will bring you to our strategy builder page where all the data will be pre-populated, and you'll be able to see all the data points which are required here. So if you see your bull call spread was pre-populated here, and if you just move down, it will show all the required information in terms of upfront, what will be the upfront margin and what is the investment required for this strategy once you get the hedge benefit from FIREs. And then you also have a payoff chart which also displays you the range between two standard deviation plus and minus, which is very important for an option trader to see whether his strategy is lying within the range or not. Then I'll just cover various default strategies. So Modern Algos trend analyzer is showing you a bullish pattern. So based on that, we have recommended few bullish strategy. If you have any other direction based on your analysis, like if you think that Bank Nifty is going to go down and you want to have any downside strategy, for that also we will show various strategies here, and same as the case for the neutral strategies. So these are the default strategies. So we are currently running 12, 15 default strategy, which will get pre-populated here based on our proprietary methods. And then any strategy you can easily deploy into the market. Now, how one can deploy the strategy in the market, that I will just cover it up. And before I go to auto deploy functionality, and if you want to check any impact based on the IV move, that also you can do it on a single click. If you can just change the IV data point, it will show you what will be the impact on the option price and various other Greeks. Because as far as modern algo is concerned, we are more focusing on the trend and the price momentum, because for every computation, whether it's Greeks or any other thing, whether standard deviation, the input criteria is price. So if you're able to find the price direction properly, then probably you don't require to do all of these things. And this is very unique and subjective to individual. So I will not go into that. I'll just cover up the auto deploy functionality. So let's say you want to do a bull call spread. And once you click on auto deploy, there are two different options we have. One is manual order, one is auto trade. In the auto trade, we are giving you various options, like you can define your desired premium. And if you say that I don't want to enter at 9,000, I'll enter once the premium comes to 7,500. And if it goes below 7,500, then this strategy should get traded into the market. And I have a target point is 3,000 rupees and stop loss is 1,500 rupees that you can define. At the bottom of it, you will be shown the spread in the points. And we also have leg wise profit percentage, leg wise loss percentage, which you can define. And if you can see start date and end date, they are very, very useful for a trader who normally does a straddle in the morning. So you can define your criteria like entry time at 9:30 and exit time at 3:15. You can simply click here and define your entry and exit time, and the system would take care for that. Now, once you define all of these criteria, you want to uh, deploy this strategy to the market. So once you click on start trade, it will show that your strategy is saved and it is computing in the market. And it will take you to our auto strategy page, where if you can see the strategy was just now saved here, and the computation will start from this particular event. Now, if you want to stop the strategy, modify, restart, or you want to square off, that also all the functionalities are given here. So once your strategy is traded into the market, how do you track your strategy? For that, we have a net position section where you can go click on options, and it will display all the strategies which are traded into the market. And you will be able to see leg wise PL also. And if you want to square off the strategy, you can simply click on the square off button and the strategy will be liquidated in the market. So this is about how you can analyze various option data points on a single page through our option chain analytics, and then how you can take a default strategy and deploy to the market. Now we have various other modules which I'll be covering here. So if you see, now there are few clients who will say that, okay, I don't have that much of time that I'll come to the option page, I'll analyze the data. Just tell me what strategy I can immediately enter into. So for those set of clients, what we have done based on various technical indicators and support resistance analysis, we have created a module wherein we are only putting directional strategies like bull call and bear put. So if you see, if there's a new strategy, which will directly get populated here. And if you want to take any of this strategy, these are the live strategy which were live in today's session. And out of these, three have been booked profit, and one strategy still not reached to the target. So if you can see here, Cholamindam Finance, it will show you that at what date we have populated, and it is valid till what expiry, the entry price, and all of those things you can see from here. And then if you want to enter into this strategy, you only have to simply click on trade and your order book will open. Here you can define your price points and you can place the orders. And once your strategy is traded into the market, you can track it from the net position, which I've just shown on the trader dashboard. Now let me cover various scanners what we have in options. So let's say as a client, you have a free time between 12 to 2, or let's say any particular time during the market hours. And during that time, you want to see what are the available strategies in index and in stocks. So for that, you can simply come to our scanner wizard where we update and we scan entire option segment, and we list down the best possible strategies into a single page. And we have divided this into index and stocks. So if you want to see like what are the strategies which are available, and I can enter into those strategies. So we have displayed here both market neutral and market directional strategies. So if you see, we have condor and butterfly and bull and bear spreads. So if you click on condor, at 310 we stop our scanning. After 310 we don't do any scanning. So at 310, these were the two available strategy which were there in the index. So in Nifty, you have this condor strategy. In Bank Nifty, this is a condor strategy. Here you are displayed with the risk reward ratio, max profit, max loss, everything. And then let's say if you want to analyze this strategy, again, you will have to follow the same process. You simply click on the analyze button, and then it will take you to our strategy builder page where all the data will be pre-populated. And if you want to change any of the strike, or if you want to do any kind of modification before you want to enter into the strategy, you are allowed to do it from here. And then from there, you can again just click on trade button and then auto deploy your strategy. So the flow will be the same. So you don't need to get confused or don't need to have a different flow for different options. Same way, you can also find the strategy in stocks. So we don't have any strategy available in stock at 310 in Condor. In Butterfly, we have a strategy in Bajaj Auto. And if you want to see in index, there was no other opportunity available. Same way, you can have bull and bear spreads where you can check at index and stocks level. And so these are the best possible combination what system is identifying for you and listing down everything on a single page so that you can review. And if you have any existing position in these stocks or in index, you'll be able to see the change. And if you want to switch or adjust your position, that also you can do it with the help of our scanners. So the last module, what we have in options is driven by your own analysis. We call it strategy algorithm. Here you can define your target area. You can define your directions. And for an example, if you have, let's say Nifty, and for 27th January, let's say, I think Nifty is going to go above 18,000. So for that combination, I need to see which are the pairs which I can enter into. Here we are only displaying a directional strategy because since it is driven by your target points, so you are listed here with the various combinations, and you can simply click on risk reward ratio, which will show you that okay, these are the possible scenario and what is the risk reward ratio and various combinations of strike prices. Depending upon your choice of selection, you can analyze the strategy and deploy in the market. And before we list any particular strike here, we do check the volume and OI data for that particular strike, whether that has a liquidity. If you want to enter into that strike, whether your order will go through or not. So those things are also taken care before we list anything on this page. And then for any directional strategy, if you want to build, currently we have bullish and bearish, and we'll be adding neutral and other strategy here also. So I'll just cover up this section also pretty soon. So let's say you have Bank Nifty, excuse me, and in Bank Nifty, you think the Bank Nifty is going to have a bullish move, and then you want to see what are the bull call spread combinations, which I can see for 27th January expiry. Again, it will show you various combinations, and based on the combinations, you can find your strategy and enter into the market. Now, for quick action, what we have designed various filters which are inbuilt in Modern Algos platform. So let's say if you don't want to do all of this analysis yourself and you understand everything about the option data, or like if you have a particular trend already into your head that okay, I'm pretty sure that Nifty is going to have an upside move based on your analysis, or any other areas which you want to explore depending upon your set of research. So for that, we can directly show you the option strategies, wherein like you can simply come to a page where all the best combinations and with the best risk reward is displayed on a single page. So if you see here, we have listed down the best possible combinations in index options, and you have shown a condor strategy, bull call, and bear put spread wherever an opportunity lies. So those strategies are being listed here, and you can, from a single page, you can see the various strategy into the index. And if you want to analyze this strategy, you can simply click on analyze. It will again take you to our strategy builder where you can check all the data points, and if you want to trade it, you can simply click on trade and place your order from here. So this will also help you to save a lot of time, because the main important point here is that if you're convinced about a particular strategy, it's very important that you'll enter into the market at the right time. And then we have also given various filters here, which will be user specific. You can define what capital you have in your Fiats account. You can also define what kind of risk reward you're looking for. Let's say I have a capital of 50 to 1 lakh rupees, and I would like to enter only into the strategy which are giving me 2 to 5 risk reward ratio. And I don't want to enter any strategy which is having more than, let's say, 10,000, 5 to 10,000 max loss, and max profit I'm targeting between, let's say, 5 to 10,000. And once you click on submit, it will show you that based on your criteria, which is the possible strategy which is available. And this is scanning our entire scanning module. We are running more than 2,400 combinations in the backend to find the strategies and the combinations. And out of those, based on your input criteria, the strategy will be listed here. And same way, if you want to find anything in the stock option, you can simply click on stock option, submit. So wherever you have a possibilities in terms of directional strategy and the market neutral strategy, like in Bajaj Auto, we have a market neutral strategy, that's butterfly. And for Federal Bank and Indico, we have a directional strategy. So these are the combinations which are showing the best risk reward ratios and best uh, um, return basis strategies here. So that will help you to find everything at a single page. And you have various sorting also available here. So it will help you to take any strategy from here, and you can save a lot of time. And before you want to enter into any particular strategy, you are also being displayed all the key data points. You are displayed entire payoff table, payoff charts, and with that you can also auto deploy the strategy. Now let me go back and let me spend 5 more minutes on option chain analytics. So if anybody who's very keen about option data analysis, so if I talk about the option OI relationship with the price moment, so that also you can easily gauge from this particular chart, where you can see the option data are showing in the green line. If the option overall option OI is increasing and the price is decreasing, so you'll be able to see the interpretation here that at 320 what was happening in Nifty. So we are also giving an interpretation here at a symbol level, where you can see okay, long buildup was happening at the time of closing. So let's say if you want to enter into any strategy at the market closing, so probably you should be entering into a strategy which is towards the bullish side. So that will also help you to gauge whether the strategy what you have entered into, let's say in the morning, the market was going down, markets were moving down, and you have entered into a bearish directional strategy wherein at the time, at the closing time, based on the option data, the Nifty symbol is showing that long buildup is happening. So either you can close your position or you can adjust your position so that it will help you to safeguard your capital, and will also help you to maximize your returns. So this is one of the key areas or very important data points which will help you at the time of closing also, with just one single chart where all the data points are clearly listed here. And I'll just talk about expected range. Expected range is a very important factor for an option strategy trader, because if I want to go into any strategy, let's say if bank Nifty is currently trading at 37,500, and I want to build a strategy in bank Nifty, then probably I'll first see what is the range and what is the trend. So I can see the trend is showing me bullish, and the range is between 37,000 to 38,000. Now I will go and check what is happening between 37,500 to 38,000. So I can see that in these call options, based on option data, short buildup is happening. That means a bank Nifty going to 38,000 would be little tough, because call writing is happening. So that will be an kind of indication to me that if I want to build a strategy, what am I going to select as the strike prices? Because if a short buildup is happening, then definitely if the market has to move up, then definitely liquidation will come on this side. So either I will get benefited by the short covering, or if the market goes into range bound, and if I have a strategy on the short side, then probably I'll get the time decay and the premium decay into my account. And on the same side, you can see on the put side what is happening, whether long liquidation is happening. So it is comprising both the things, and it'll help you to devise your own strategy. So that is what I wanted to indicate, that how you can uh, take the inputs from one chart and adjust your position, and if you want to enter into any position, how the expected range and each strike level will help you to devise your strategy. Uh, Shubhamji, I think we have covered basically like basic points of our option modules.